Good morning. Is this working? Yeah, okay. Good morning. It is 6:11 a.m. on Friday, December 6th, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, I feel like what to talk about. Well, so part of my initial hesitation there is I am mentally processing through a big decision I have to make that I can't really get into here because it's secret. Um, it's not really an exciting secret for anyone, but me. But so it's I'm not teasing anything that you guys get to be excited about later. It's just personal. Um, so part of my hesitation is just that I am still processing through that, but probably shouldn't talk about it in a YouTube video. It's fine. So the other thing, though, that came up yesterday is that I may have secured an opportunity to play an in-person Dungeons and Dragons game. What? Right, I know. I mean, just out of necessity, most of my most of my role-playing game experience has been online just because it is difficult to set up as adults a group of people willing to meet on a regular basis to do that. I mean, it's not that it's impossible. Obviously, people do it all the time. But in my own personal experience, mostly, finding that group of cooperative people that I would enjoy playing with is easier when you don't have to be limited by the people who are in your geographic proximity. But it looks like it might work out. So it's a few people that I hadn't met before last night, but I did meet them last night and they seem great. And so looks like it might happen. That's kind of exciting. So, uh, you know, perhaps new developments will come from that. But as it is right now, it's just still in the early on. Let's figure out if there's actually, a group chemistry that could work here. And it seems like there is. So good. So that was a big chunk of my evening last night. I had continued what has been a long running theme. People who've watched these videos for a while know that it is a constant and regular perhaps more than constant presence that I sometimes have trouble making myself get enough sleep. I tend to stay up too late and then I still have to get up early, and so I don't get enough sleep. It's not even, I can't even call it insomnia because it's just my own dumb brain not wanting to finish doing what it's doing so that I could go to bed. So I did make a point of making myself go to bed at a reasonable hour last night, which is good. But to use, a money analogy, if you are $50 in debt on Monday, and then $100 in debt on Tuesday, and then $150 in debt on Wednesday, but then Thursday you don't accumulate any new debt, you are still $150 in debt, right? So, yeah. But what it took is, I am bemused by my own brain sometimes with these, trying to change patterns is hard. I'm just, what it took to go to bed at a reasonable hour was me having to plan almost my whole evening around not giving myself too many assigned tasks for the evening. And these tasks don't even have to be like important things. They could just be the stuff that I want to do. But, when it comes to, oh, I'm planning to do X, Y, and Z tonight, I kind of want to do those things. And even if they end up taking until a late time. So I kind of had to last night say, okay, I'm not going to do all of these three things. I'm going to do just one of them. And so I did, and then I got to go to bed. So I think scaling back on the number of fun things I do doesn't seem like a fun way to start getting enough sleep, but maybe that's what it'll have to take. I don't know. I know I feel better when I've had enough sleep. I mean, I'm coming right off a vacation where I got to sleep a lot and it felt pretty good. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there but I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.